Yo, hello guys, and welcome back to the episode. This is season 3. Here, let me turn that down just so there is no echo. But we are here in the Super Bowl. Your Seattle Seahawks finally made it, and look who else made it. Of course, the New England Patriots. Just in case you're just joining in to the series, this is a rebuild series with the Seattle Seahawks, where we only are allowed to play if we can make it to the postseason. Well, we made it to the divisional round. We won that. Then we won the NFC Championship. And now, can we dethrone the Patriots? The Patriots have been here. This is now the 3rd year in a row. And just a heads up, if you can't already tell, my voice sounds a little bit different. It's allergy season. Just dealing with all that kind of crap. It hits me bad every year, so just a heads up there. First play of the Super Bowl would be handoff to Jones, who would bust out to the right side and then get brought down at around the 48-yard line. This Super Bowl is in Dallas, by the way, just a heads up. But Tom Brady and the New England Patriots are looking to make history here by winning 3 Super Bowls in a row. And you guys seen the Seattle Seahawks starting lineup here. Matt Hasselbeck is the guy to note. And then, of course, look at this guy right here, Jones, getting it done early. And then there's the defensive line right there. Wilkford, they still had Wilkford back in this day, so that's a threat we're going to have to try and stop. 2nd and 3, Seattle ready to make a statement in the run game. A lot of, they ranked very low this season in the run game, and no one expected them to come out here and run it up their throats like that. But, oh, that's a horrible sack by Matt Hasselbeck. You got to either take the sack or throw that one away. Now you turned it into a long 2nd down. Later in the game, it would be 3rd and 8. Matt Hasselbeck changing some things up. We'll see what he does here. Steps back. He's going end zone for the first time in the Super Bowl, and it's broken up. What a play right there. He was all over him. It was one-on-one, and Deion Branch he lost. So Seattle would set up for a field goal, and they would strike first here in the Super Bowl. Also, for the most part, I sim the defense side of the ball just because it's a lot easier on this to play defense for me personally. I really love defense, so to make it fair, I kind of just sim it. It just plays out better anyways. The AI offense isn't as good as their AI on their defense. So with that being said, that's how we're going to do this. So New England, they drove down the field as well and put up 3 points. So we have another tied ball game here late in the 2nd. Matt Hasselbeck finds, leaves the pocket out of the right side and almost throws a pick there. So 2nd and 10. He would get hit once again, and Owen Daniels, a guy that we picked up there, would catch the ball for the first time. Now, Matt Hasselbeck's been pressured a lot. You see the yards, though, by both teams look very even up to this point. 2-minute warning. Right before we go into halftime, Matt Hasselbeck would step back, and he's going a dangerous pass right there. So far, the Seattle offense has done nothing but run it. But now that they're opening up trying to pass it here, it looks like they're kind of struggling here. Matt Hasselbeck's 5 out of 8, though, 39 yards. So we're about to go into halftime, so definitely going to try and open up that that pass game a little more. Now that we know we have a run game, I want to get this ball down the field. So we're going to try and use Matt Hasselbeck as much as we can here. 2nd and 10 though. Matt Hasselbeck would step back. He would leave the pocket once again. This time he's going to leave it all the way. Gets hit. Luckily he didn't fumble it there. Not the smartest play, and New England would stop Seattle to another field goal. This one's going to be a lot harder. It's up, and it is well in there. And that's good. Going into halftime, 6-3 with your Seattle Seahawks having the lead. Now, that's the thing. We came into this game, everyone thought Seattle would only be a pass team. It turns out that that's only what New England can do. I wanted to make a statement, coming into this game and running the ball down their throat, because we came in like this game ranked, 28th in rush yards. So I wanted, it would have caught them off guard, and it has. New England wasn't prepared for the rush game. They were prepared for the pass game. And that's one thing that's kind of scary is, well, they've done a good job at kind of stopping that. So hopefully we can get, someone, in the groove here. As you can see, our defense has done really good at stopping Randy Moss. But for the most part, we've had the possession. We've had the ball a lot longer than New England. And wow, what a way to start off the freaking half for New England. A 74-yard kick and it's a or it's a kick return or whatever. I don't know, but they just scored quickly. So 6-10 now. New England with the first touchdown of the Super Bowl on, I believe it was on special teams. So now Matt Hasselbeck in Seattle takes the field here, and they're down for the first time in this Super Bowl late in the third here. Matt Hasselbeck would throw it to Jones, who's been all over the field. Thank God for Jones. He's really stepped up on this offensive side. Another handoff to Jones. Once again, just, dude, he is playing big in this big game. As you can see so far, he's had a good night. 2nd and 3, Matt Hasselbeck would step back. He would find Williams right there, who gets a block downfield, makes a man miss, and then gets brought down. That's inside the 20. And now this is the closest we've ever been to the end zone here. Matt Hasselbeck steps back, trying to buy time. Here's someone get open. No, and then he makes a bad mistake with a man in his face. He just was trying to extend that play too much. At the end of the day, you just got to throw that one away, and that's late in the third. That could be a costly mistake for Seattle right there. Matt Hasselbeck was just trying to do too much. No one was getting open, and it was an intercepted pass. But our defense steps up, gets a safety, and now it's 8-10, and Seattle would get the ball back after that safety. And I believe that would be the first ever safety in the Super Bowl, because this is before the Denver-Seattle game, so in real life. But yeah, Jones, the handoff to Jones up the middle, and wow, he would bulldoze through, get to the 15. He's just been phenomenal. He hasn't done anything wrong here today. He's played perfect. Jones to the outside, trying to get something, sets up 3rd and 4, and Seattle's just chewing that clock up, because guess what? A field goal will win it here. It's 3rd and 4. Hand up the middle. Jones, can he get it? No, which means New England will get a chance, and that makes me nervous, because we all know what Tom Brady can do with some time. We will settle for the field goal, and we have no choice but to play defense. It's a 1-point game with 1 minute and 13 seconds left in this Super Bowl. The Super Bowl number 3 of the series, and we have the lead. But we know what Tom Brady can do. This kick is to Wes Welker, so we'll see what happens here. He takes it out of the backfield of the end zone, and oh my God, one man misses. He's got room. Another man misses. Oh my God, the punter is not going to catch him, and Wes Welker is taking it the distance, the 10, the touchdown. New England Patriots, you've got to be kidding me. I was like, man, you know what? I don't want the reason we watched that play is because I didn't want another sim kickoff return. So I was like, let me just watch the play. And he took it back to the end zone either way. So I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, New England, they are just one of the best comeback teams in history. And it doesn't even have to be Tom Brady doing it, obviously. And then for the 2-point conversion, they freaking get us with a guy whose jersey is number 2. That's just so disrespectful. Now it's 18-11. Matt Hasselbeck. All of a sudden, Seattle is down, and looks like, you know, it's over for them just that quick. New England, when you're beating New England, you have to beat them by a lot, because they can come back, and they're proving it here. That was a horrible pass there in the coverage. 4th and 11, and it's not looking good for Seattle. The Patriots are so just 32 seconds or 1 play away. No, Williams is open, and he's going past the 30. He breaks a tackle and inside to the 22-yard line. And New England is 22 seconds away from making history for being the first team to ever win 3 Super Bowls back-to-back-to-back. We'll see, though. Matt Hasselbeck, quick pass to Williamson, who gets cracked. Timeout real quick, 5 seconds left. It's 1 play remaining. Can Seattle bring a Lombardi trophy back to Seattle, or will the Patriots do it 3 years in a row? 2nd and 10, but it doesn't matter. It's all on this play right here. Matt Hasselbeck changing some things at the line. He wants to get that first Super Bowl ring. Tom Brady looking for 3 in a row here. Matt Hasselbeck, he has time. Steps out of the pocket, throwing it to Jones, the man who's been doing it all day, but that's short of the end zone, and there's not going to be enough time. Literally 2 yards short from winning the Super Bowl. Seattle comes 2 yards short. That score right there would have won them the game. And that right there is rough. The New England Patriots, yet though this was their hardest Super Bowl, they still won and have now won 3 Super Bowls in a row. Seattle literally comes up 2 yards short from beating them, and it's back to the drawing board for one of these teams. It's rough. I just feel like Matt Hasselbeck didn't really make that smart of decisions at times. But if there's anybody that I could just thank or that I was really pleased with, it was obviously Jones. I didn't expect him to be as amazing as he was, and he surprised me. So I want to keep him around. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy. I'm going to leave the stats on the screen for a little while so you guys can look at them. Also, the player of the game that EA decided to give it to. Yo, hello guys, and welcome to the Seattle Seahawks rebuild here on Madden 09 as we are finished with year number 3, going into year number 4. Unfortunately, we're coming off of a Super Bowl loss to the New England Patriots. They've won every single year. 3 years in a row, Tom Brady and the New England Patriots have won the Super Bowl. So I've basically skipped the free agent signing and all that good stuff. All the management, stuff that's like, I don't know if you guys want to see or not. And we're straight to the NFL draft. And we're obviously picking next to last in this draft. Not really expecting much. I've kind of kept the same team that we had last year. We re-signed Matt Hasselbeck to a 2-year deal, as he is probably going to finish his career out here in Seattle. And you can look right here, big news, Raiders trade up for round 1, pick 1, for the number 1 pick, giving the Giants their first pick and their second pick. So we'll see who the Raiders pick. They obviously like somebody on this board, but they definitely are probably going to go with this Tyshawn Nelson quarterback here. I'm pretty sure that they need it. It says the Giants are on the clock, but I'm pretty sure, didn't the Raiders just trade up for it? Or maybe... No, okay, maybe I read that wrong. Oh, first overall pick, the Giants go left outside linebacker. And now it's the Bengals on the board. As far as who are we going to be going for, if there's any of these quarterbacks that are available, I think I'm going to go quarterback. Just because I'm worried about once Matt Hasselbeck does retire. I mean, Hunter Boston was a bust. We still got to figure that out, you know what I mean? And I doubt that there will be a quarterback left. But at the same time, you never really know, right? There's no telling. All drafted players for QBs. Let's see. So here's the pick so far. Left outside linebacker goes, right outside linebacker, and a running back. And we're going to go ahead and advance to our pick here. We are picking 14th. Okay. I didn't think we'd be picking this early. I don't know how we managed to do that. Let's go to all here. All drafted players. So who is the best to look at here? I'm going to go by overall potential and who has that best chart up there. That seemed to work last time. Tyshawn Nelson is up. He seems like he could be good. He is projected to go top 5, but he's obviously fallen to 14th, which makes me a little worrisome here. Now we have Matt Hasselbeck for 2 more years, so we don't necessarily have to go quarterback here. We can go for better overall talent. And oh wait, these are all drafted players. I'm looking at the wrong freaking list here. See, that's what happens, man, when you take a break from these games. So let me go to available. Yeah, there you go. Okay, now you're doing something, Jonathan. You're actually freaking looking at who's available. Okay, we have 9 minutes to make this pick here. Wide receiver, we definitely could use a wide receiver. I don't think we need another cornerback. Andrew Wiley, we could definitely use a direct tackle. His chart looks very amazing. Oh my goodness. That's another cornerback though. I don't know if we need another cornerback. Projected round, he's going first. These are top 10 picks. Right end, cornerback, wide receiver. Is there any quarterbacks going projected to go first or second in the draft? Yeah, okay, we're definitely not gonna waste it on a quarterback. So okay, it looks like we're going to be deciding out of these players here. Wide receiver. Do we go wide receiver or cornerback, man? I feel like we're okay at cornerback. I mean, we freaking held Tom Brady. Tom Brady didn't even throw a touchdown pass on us. And that was simmed as well. The offensive side of the ball was simmed. Honestly, there's nothing. Ooh, this is sticking out to me. Mac Bridges, and he could go a little later. So we're definitely going to go. I think we're going to go direct tackle. And we could probably get another cornerback a little later. We could go top wide receiver, Nell Poole. He seems to be very... Oh, he's super fast as well. He's said to go in the top 10. He's fell to 4th. Or we could go a direct tackle, Andrew Wiley. 6'1", 284 pounds. And, I mean, look at his chart is very good, man. Should I go this one or this one? I think we're going to go Andrew Wiley. We're going to beef up that defensive line. And we already need a direct tackle anyways. We have nothing but veteran direct tackles. We need a young guy in there. Let's hope that was the right choice. Let's find out. An 82 overall. Okay. Not the best, not the worst. Especially picking at 14th. I think that is a good pick. There's no telling what Nell Poole is or Junior Teal or any of these guys. But an 82 overall. Not as good as our last year's first round pick. But we'll take it nonetheless. So we're going to go ahead and sim to our next pick here. And try and, you know, continue to make this a good draft. This team is an older team. We have a window of, I think, this season and next season before, you know, our window closes on that Super Bowl. Matt Hasselbeck will probably retire after 2 more years. So we really need to do good in these types of drafts. These are actually very important, honestly. So we have 6 minutes. This draft does seem a little weak, though. And looking at these charts. Oh, Rick Calborn. Those are some overall good. That's a good chart. And he's set to go 2nd. So let's see. Right tackle. You know what? No, we're gonna go. I like that right there. I like what I see in Rick Claiborne. He's from Miami. He's 6'4", 209. He's a big wide receiver who looks like to have speed, and he can get up there. I think he is going to do great. His shuttle was 4.01. His cone 6.85. Bench not as strong as Redding right there, but look at that vertical reach. And he's 23, so he's got should have a little more experience. We're going Rick Claiborne, wide receiver. And let's see how we did. 74 overall. He's not going to be a starter. So, hey, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and sim to the next pick, man. I am still a little salty because I am recording this right after losing to the Patriots. I'm a little salty at the Patriots, with the Patriots, man. It went 3 years in a row. Like, come on, dude. They end up beating us. Mac Stump from Texas A&M, 6'3", 209. His man in zone is a little questionable, but got some stats up there. A lot of these charts are a little, I don't know. Here's another one. Said to go 4th. We'll stay up here, I think. And I want to get a high potential. Another wide receiver, Justin Wright. No, he's 5'8". I don't want a small wide receiver. I think I'm just going to go Max Stump here. Cornerback. And so we go back to defense with our next pick. Let's see how we did. 70 overall. So it seems like, yeah, this draft was definitely a lot weaker, at least for us. Personally, this wasn't really a strong draft. We have some high potentials here. Cornerback. No, we don't need another cornerback. Undrafted Johnny Harper. We could go undrafted maybe. I don't know. Probably not. We probably don't need to do that. Tackles. Anybody sticking out? That awareness is low. Tiki Mosling. Why not? Can we get anybody? A 66 overall. Yeah, so you know what? At this point, I think it's pretty safe to say it was a mediocre draft for us. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Can't really do much, can you? I mean, honestly, I don't see really anybody worth getting. We'll just go Darnay Stanley. Let's see what he is. 66 overall. Yeah, honestly, I'm not going to waste any of my money really re-signing these guys. You know, just they show why special teams is important. And, you know, it makes sense, though, because going into that game, I think we had a 78 overall special teams rating. And we had a better defensive rating than them. And they had a better offense, but they dominated in special teams. We had a 78 overall, like the lowest in the league. And so, I mean, it makes sense, you know. So here is our roster going into the next, you know, this next season, year number 4. I do feel like we definitely helped ourselves by winning, or I mean, getting to the Super Bowl. We showed that we are a good general manager by getting there. Offense is the same, honestly. We still have Jay Jones. I feel like he's done amazing for us. Wide receiver Branch, there's no reason to change these guys. Burlinson. For defense, here it is. Kearney's still there. But again, this could be his last year, and he's one of our best rated. He is the best rated on our line. But Tubbs, you see Wiley there, only a attribute under Tubbs, so Wiley would definitely be getting started. And so this is our defensive line right here. Not bad. Linebackers is where we dominate, though. Jay Peterson's 95 overall, Tatupu 97, and then Hill 89. I mean, we do have the best linebackers in the league. And then cornerbacks, man, nothing to shy away from. Trufant 94 overall, Jennings 88, Babinock 79, and Charlie Pleasant has been moved to free safety just because we'll look at his overall. It does get boosted up, and it just makes sense since, you know, we need help in that category anyways. And then Russell there at strong safety. So our defense seems good. This is a winning team, man. This is a winning team. It's just this is where it gets a little you know, pressure's on because you gotta win. You gotta win here. And we gotta stay healthy. That's another reason why we played so well in year number 3 was because our team was healthy throughout the whole year, really. And TV contract awarded, so contract for 1 year. Okay, so we got a contract deal there. Okay, not bad. And you guys can see it, though. We have built on our special teams now. It was a 78 overall. It is now an 87. We're not going to make the same mistake. Defense is an 89 still. Our offense is an 87. And our overall team goes up in overall. It was 87 for the first 3 seasons. It's now an 88. So we are doing good. And I think we're, you know, we can have another run this season. As far as management goes, coaching and stuff like that, we've kept the complete same coaches, offensive coordinators and stuff like that, except for our special teams coordinator. He got fired, and we hired a new person. So that's another reason why our thing is going up so well. I mean, he kind of let us down there. And so far as team schedule, can we look at the regular season? Oh, wow, this is cool. You can actually look at years before. Dude, EA, why did you take this stuff out? I don't understand why they would take that stuff out. Here we go. Let's take a look at the team schedule for this next season. Okay, we can't until we sim preseason. I don't think we're going to sim anything. There's no trades I want to make. Let's check free agency really quick. I don't think we even have any money to really even work with, so It's not like we could bring somebody in if we wanted to. Chester Taylor though, we could bring him in. 31-year-old. He might help out the team. That's a 4 overall boost. Do we do that? Could we even do that? No, it would put us in the negative. We're gonna run this team. I mean, that's just how it is. So here it is though, 3 years done. Let's zoom into it really quick. You see it. We literally turned it around. First year 6-10, second year 4-12, and then third year we had a Super Bowl run. We were NFC champions, and then we failed to do so. So you know what? We are going to go ahead and in this video, since we're 17 minutes in, we're going to go ahead sim preseason, get up to the regular season. Hopefully we can get out of the preseason without any injuries. And you guys let me know, what you guys are thinking as far as how this team is done, if we are a threat to make it to the Super Bowl again, and how many Super Bowls are the Patriots about to win? Are they about to win another one? They've won literally 3 Super Bowls in a row. I don't think that's ever been done, matter of fact. So I mean, I hate it because it's my, it's my freaking most rivaled team. But at the same time, you gotta respect the GOAT, and that's what he is, man. I respect him. Tom Brady's doing his thing. But here is our schedule for this year. Is it a hard one? Well, we start off with Baltimore. I do think we could get that win. It's really going to be an evenly matched game, though. Then we go to the Browns, the Rams, Cardinals, the 49ers. So 3 back-to-back rival games. That's going to be rough. Then the 49ers again. Oh, my goodness. Play the Packers, which is going to be hard. This seems like a pretty hard schedule, actually, man. Oh, my goodness gracious, dude. This is a rough schedule. Jeez Louise. Okay. Well, hey, what can you do? Let's take a look at our team injuries. Okay, good. We got out of the preseason with no injuries. As far as the rest of the NFL, though, let's take a look here. Any big ones? Oh, Paul Plesnowski, torn pectoraler. That's rough. David Garrard, sprained elbow, out for 2 weeks. Steve Smith, strained shoulder. I'm just trying to find all the big names, and that's it. So, okay. Most people stayed pretty healthy for the most part. I am going to go really quick and take a look at our depth chart. I just want to organize it one more time really quick and make sure everybody's there. I mean, this defense is deadly, guys. We should be doing our thing. Let's see, stats. I do want to get better at showing you guys. This is my first ever sim series and rebuild series. I do want to get better at showing you guys who won MVP of the year and things like that. I know I haven't been doing that, and it's kind of too late, I guess, to start doing it. But and also I want to take a look at the Super Bowl winning team's roster each year, so you guys can kind of just see what their roster looked like. I mean, because they won the Super Bowl, so they deserve that roster deserves to get looked at least for a little bit. So I will try and do that as well. We are gonna, you know what, we're gonna sim a little bit, man. But look at this team we've built. I mean, not really built, just have kept together, and they're old though. They are old. Kearney, this could be his last year. Could definitely be Walter Jones last year, 37-year-old left tackle. And Matt Hasselbeck's 35, so he's pushing. I mean, this is a win-now team. We got to get this done, straight up. Right now this season, can we do it? Oh, I know what I wanted to look at. I wanted to look at my coach stats here. So Brian Billick, this is the guy we signed. This is our first big move. I wanted to take a look at his. So you have when we brought, obviously he's a veteran head coach, but we brought him into Seattle in 2009. His first year, he did bad. He went 4-12, and we signed him to, I believe, a 4-year deal, and we've stuck with him, and he turned this team around and took us to the Super Bowl. He has won a Super Bowl already, I believe. Yeah. So, I mean, he knows how to get there, and he brought us there. And so he has 1 more year on his contract, so it was a 1-year deal. So we'll see, if he can bring us there. So with enough talking, let's go ahead. Let's start simming this year here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to sim all the way to the trade deadline. We'll sim to we'll sim to week 5. And just in case there is any trades we want to make, if we want to go ahead and say it's a bust or whatever, we'll do that. So first week, we beat Ravens 23-13. That's very good. And then we lose to the Cleveland Browns. So that's rough there. Then we beat the Rams. These are games we want to win. We want to win those rival matchups, those divisional games. We beat the Cardinals 19-6. So far 4 games played, we're 3-1. So just taking a look at it, our defense actually isn't doing as, I mean, they're not doing bad, don't get me wrong, but we gave up 29 points in this game here. Let's see what happened just really quick. Matt Hasselbeck threw 2 picks, so that's probably why. Do we have any 4 games in? Let's see how the rookie's doing. For what was his name? There's Charlie Pleasant. How's he doing in his new spot? 20 tackles. No interceptions though. There he is. Andrew Wiley, 7 tackles, 2 sacks, and he is currently leading our team in sacks. So already that already shows that was the right move. Good pickup. Let's go ahead and I don't think we're going to be making any trades or anything like that. Let's just make sure we're staying healthy. Yep, we're staying healthy so far. So far, so good, man. Ooh, 2nd year Hunter Peterson. I don't know if you guys remember this guy, but he was in one of the drafts. He got drafted in 2010. He was a rookie last year. And he was their starting quarterback, and he threw 23 interceptions. And it looks like his 2nd year he goes down with an injury, so not the best career so far for Hunter Peterson. Look at that. They also got Jamal Charles. I didn't know that, and he goes down with an injury. Okay. But anyways, let's focus. We have some simming to do. We're not going to make any trades. This is the team that we want. We're going to go ahead and sim 4 more games. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Sim up to the bye. Oh. So here we go. Sim 2 this week. Here we go. Going up against the 49ers. These are games we need to win. We should beat the 49ers. Come on. We can do it. Nope, we can't. We lose. 13-16. Offense just doesn't get started. Can't win games when you only put up 3 points. And then we give up a 41 freaking points to the New Orleans Saints and Drew Brees, but we bounce back and beat the 49ers thanks to our defense. Our offense not really getting much going, and then we beat the Packers once again, this time 20-10, so we go 2-2 in the 4-game stretch, and we sit, I think, at a total of 5-3 record. So it's not going to be as easy as last season. Good news for us, though, our next 4 games, we have 3 4-4 teams and then a 1-7 team. So, you know, we're not going up against any, you know, overpowered teams. Let's take a look at the Patriots. I swear, if I see them on top again here, I'm going to flip out. It's the Chargers and Phillip Rivers on top. Where are they at? Patriots 5-3, finally falling back to earth here after 3 years of success. They stand at the same record as us. I thought we were going to be the team that finally beat the Giants, beat the Goliaths, but no, we weren't. We fell short just like everyone else, and If you guys missed that, make sure to go check that out in the last episode. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and sim the next 4, I believe. And especially since the trade deadline's done, there's no point in stopping simming. Because my plan was in the first 4 games, if we went like 0-4, I was going to go ahead and we were going to trade. We might try and make big trades, and sell our team out. And dang, we lose. We drop game 1 out of the next 4 to the Steelers. Then we drop it to the Cowboys, and I think that could be our season. We're 5-5. Yeah, we lose the Giants, and now we need to think about what are we gonna do. What are we gonna do? We're at 6-6, and the rest of our season, as I screw up here, let's see team schedule real quick. Let's see how hard our next. Yeah, this is the harder part of our season, I think. Going up against the Rams. The Eagles are going to be very hard. And we can't afford to go 2-2. We need to win out, in my opinion. Let's see how our division is doing. Also, have we taken any injuries? Yeah, Julius Jones. Oh, broken collarbone. He's out. He got hurt for the season. And that is a big injury. He was huge in the Super Bowl. We used him more. He was the best. He was probably the best aspect that we had in the Super Bowl. We don't have money to bring in Chester Taylor. It would just put us behind. So, like, we are tapped out on money. I mean, there's nothing else we can do. So let's just go ahead and let's sim the rest of the season. We got to win out. And we lose our first game to the Redskins. So that sucks. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I think we had our shot. Our window might have closed earlier than I thought. I feel like we had this season and next season. And then we dropped the Rams game. That was one of the ones we needed to win. Beat the Eagles. And now it's just basically trying to go 8-8. We would need to win this game right here against the Cardinals. And I don't even think it matters. Let's take a look, though. Does it? No, it doesn't matter. Because the Rams freaking make it. They finished 10-6. They beat us. So let's go ahead. Get out of this year number 4. Another bust season, basically. Just up and down for this team. Sim this freaking game. And we lose. So we finished 7-9. Let's just go to the playoffs. I don't know, guys. What I was saying was, this season and next season is the last chance I think we have to win a Super Bowl, at least before we have to rebuild this team with Matt Hasselbeck. But maybe the window closed last year. Maybe it's done. Our window has officially closed. I don't know. But this is definitely rough. So we have the wild cards. So the Browns, Jaguars, Giants, Panthers, Patriots make it in at 9-7. And wow, another rivalry. The Colts and them meet once again. And so you know what? We're going to just sim game by game here. Let's see. Browns going up against the Jags. Wow, Jags beat the Browns by 1 point in a weird scoring game there. Panthers, overtime, they beat the Giants and Eli Manning. And now one of the Manning brothers is out. But can Peyton Manning finally beat the Patriots? And he does, finally beating them 26-20. So the Patriots will not go to the Super Bowl 4 years in a row. They lose. And then the Eagles win over the Redskins. So we'll go ahead and sim this here. And here we are. So let's take a look what just happened here. Chargers beat the Colts. Wow. Vikings over the Eagles. Steelers over the Jags. And the Rams over the Panthers. Then the Rams would beat the Vikings. Oh my goodness. And the Chargers would beat the Steelers. So Phillip Rivers, whoa, going up against, I'm not even sure who the Rams quarterback is. Let's take a look really quickly. It is, oh yeah, Matt Bolger, or however you, I don't know. Oh wow, they have Steven Jackson. Roddy White is, they picked up Roddy White. I mean, this is a good team. Okay, well, we're cheering for the no doubt about it, we're cheering for the Chargers on this. Let's go ahead, hop into it. Short. Is Seattle done with us? Are they firing us and moving on after 4 years? I don't know. If the series continues after this, obviously not. But if the series doesn't continue, then you know what happened. That means we got fired. Let's go ahead, sim this first quarter of the Super Bowl, and it is, who's going to draw blood first? Nobody, as my phone goes off, of course. My phone is always going off in my videos, but it is 0-0 here. We're going to go ahead and sim the next quarter. Chargers score first, striking blood, but the Rams wouldn't be far behind them. They would get a field goal. And now we would go into halftime. So let's real quick just take a look at the halftime stats. Right now, quarterbacks are struggling. Phillip Rivers, and my phone goes off again. Let me just turn this down really quick. Let me just turn this down. Alright, there we go. So I'm back. Here we go. So quarterbacks are struggling here today. Like, big time. As far as running backs, LaDainian Tomlinson got into the end zone once. Vincent Jackson is leading, and it's been all about these defenses here, as both teams share a sack. So let's go ahead and continue this game. 7-3 here in the Super Bowl. And whoa, you could watch the Super Bowl. I didn't know that. All right, let's see. Do I have to watch the rest of it, or please tell me I don't? Oh, I know how I can get here. If I pause it here, should be able to go to settings, controller select. We'll just select them. Ooh, this is actually good to know. So we could watch Super Bowls. Just figure that out. Maybe if it goes down to the wire, we actually hop in and watch it. Maybe. That might be a little fun. Wow, look at the year that Darius Tomlinson's had. An amazing year. But yeah, let's get back to super simming this. So we're going to go ahead, sim the third quarter. And it's the... Oh, wow. It's going to be a tight one here. 3rd and 11 here. Penalty against the defense keeps the drive alive, and the Rams are driving down the field. Roddy White with that catch. 3rd and 4, though. 5-yard rush by Case Smith, and now the Rams are driving. And touchdown. Matt pass to D. Bennett for a 22-yard touchdown pass. Phillip Rivers here now with the ball is going to have to do something, and it's a 74-yard pass to Vincent Jackson to take the lead right back. Wow, Phillip Rivers wastes no time answering, and now this game is getting live here. 3rd and 9, and it's 4th and 3. You know what? I say we watch the rest of this game play out. Let's see what happens here. 1 minute left, boys. Rams trying to drive down the field. It is 4th and 3 right now. And it's going to be a run up the... No, it's a play action throw on the run, and it's a first down. And we got a hell of a game now. Man, this is old going back, guys. Madden 09, dude. This game's so old. Let's see how the AI used to work. Wow, changing the play. Okay, this is freaking cool. Seems like it's already better. Which is crazy to say. He throws it, it gets hit. Had to do the check down. Do they have any timeouts? They have 2 timeouts. Yeah, they're okay. They're not going to call any timeouts. I don't know if that's the right call. Yeah, okay, so they decided to call a timeout knowing that they were going to waste too much time there, but I think you got to take that right away. 31 seconds left here in this is Super Bowl 4 of the series. See what happens. Man in motion. The Rams step back here, throws it, and gets cracked right away. Are they going to try and do that little thing? Are they going to call their timeout a little later? Here's 9 receptions for him, 90 yards. Yeah, see, though EA's management is still pretty bad here back in the day, but I feel honestly it's only gotten worse. We'll see what happens here. Stepping back, going deep down the field, and it's intercepted. The Chargers have won the Super Bowl, and I love seeing it. The Rams, our division rivals, lose here in the Super Bowl. You got to love it. What an interception there. And if I would have known about this, guys, I would have watched you know, the first Super Bowl and the second Super Bowl that Tom Brady was in. Like, it would have been cool to at least see him. I didn't know I could actually, you know, hop into this game and watch both the teams play. So now that we know that, that kind of spices up the series a little bit, whether we make it to the Super Bowl or not. I say, you know, we at least for the Super Bowl hop into the end of the fourth quarter if the game's close. Kind of like how we did here. You guys let me know, you know, how it is. But there it is. Phillip Rivers, Antonio Gates. In real life, they could never do it. Well, guess what? In this universe, they just did it. Phillip Rivers is a Super Bowl champion. Antonio Gates is a Super Bowl champion. And LaDainian Tomlinson is a Super Bowl champion. Unfortunately, we didn't get there. And I don't know if our job is over or not. It's just going to depend, you guys. If the series ends, you know that it's over. But if it continues, then, you know, we've obviously signed another contract. But I'm just going to leave it up to, you know, I'm just going to leave it up there. I don't know what's going to happen next for us. But there's the MVP. There was the game. That was a good Super Bowl. And we'll go ahead and sim it to the off season, and then we'll leave it there. And yeah, so that's going to be it, guys. I hope you did enjoy this episode of Madden 09, a rebuild series with the Seattle Seahawks. If you did, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't, of course. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day. Peace.